Yo, I need to read that one again because that one is on point. Cara is an alcoholic. She loves the alcohol more than her husband and kid. Otherwise, she would have at least tried to get sober. Exactly, because doing it for 2 weeks is just not, nah. Saying that I'd basically tried to stop drinking for 2 weeks is just unacceptable. Again, I blame this on her mother. Her mother allows her to go out and obviously live her life, and it's not good because obviously at the end of the day, a mother needs to recognize that her daughter is at an age now or a stage in her life where she's a mother, she's a wife, and well, I guess she's not a wife anymore, but she's a mother, she's a wife, and going out and drinking to 4 a.m. and going to like 3 or 4 different gigs after your own gig is just ridiculous behavior because you've got the responsibilities. And it's not like she does this like once a week or something, like, or once every 2 weeks. She's doing this on a weekly basis, do you see what I'm saying? Which isn't good. It does make me wonder who has been raising Nico the most. Has Cara been raising Nico the most, or has it been GMO raising Nico the most? And let's not forget, it recently came out that Nico can now speak Spanish. Now, don't get me wrong, Cara can speak Spanish herself. Don't get me wrong, but I reckon it was probably my man who probably was the one that was teaching him that more than anything else, because he has his son obviously more than what Cara has, clearly. From what I understand, he has custody. Do you know what I mean? Which is why it is absolutely ridiculous, obviously, folks, given the fact that based on what this post says or this thread says, I'm so annoyed how no one brought up that she's a whole mother and wife staying out till 4 a.m. partying. You know what I mean? Girl, you have a family at home. Half of them saying she's having fun. Exactly. But then again, at the same time, this is 90 Day Fiance. Can we expect anybody on that freaking stage to say anything that is actually logically common sense? And do you know what makes it worse? Libby, mother. Lauren, mother. Yara, mother. And Yara's the one that even came out to defend freaking Cara, which is the maddest thing ever. Do you see what I'm saying? Who else is on there who's a mother? Well, Julia is on the road to becoming a mother. You know what I mean? She's on the road to becoming a mother, so there is that part. So yeah, it's absolutely just diabolical behavior. Jasmine. I mean, Jasmine's a mother too, but I guess that one's a bit subjective, isn't it? Because obviously people definitely, she's also on stage as a mother too, but at the same time, she's, yeah. She left the kids behind. Darcy is a mother too, do you see what I'm saying? So it's crazy that, in fact, every woman on that stage is actually a freaking mother, and none of them actually called at Cara for prioritizing drinking and partying over being at home with her son and husband, do you see what I'm saying? And going out until stupid o'clock. Ridiculous beer. Let me see what you folks are saying here in this in this comment section. Sorry guys, if I am missing your comments today, I do apologize, but today it is busy today in the live chat, which is something that is absolutely amazing. I love it when it's busy, but at the same time, I also like it when it's slightly less, so obviously I can read more comments, but listen, the busier the better, you know what I mean? You guys are only helping me out with the algorithm, which is fantastic. And also we've been able to reach something, we've been able to gain some super chats as well, which is fantastic. So thank you for that, folks. I think her marriage to a Spanish guy was to boost her likability with the Latin crowd, but he flipped the script and wanted to turn a party girl into a housewife. But she wants no part of that. Do you know what though, Wendy? You've got a very strong point there. That could easily be the case. You're not messing about in any shape or form. Cara is already doing shots for your oh man, on point. Last time I drank was February 2021 when I got pregnant. It's not really hard to stop. You see what I'm saying? It's not hard. Well, you wouldn't think it would be, especially when you decide to be a mother. To be honest with you, I have concerns that she may have drank while pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Because now they also raise the question, was she drinking when she was obviously pregnant? Yo, leave the biggest the biggest up and coming white American international salsa singer. Hello. Oh, the sarcasm. Let's have a look here. If a man did what Cara is doing, not Angel Baby, welcome to the stream, by the way. That's the thing though, isn't it? If Cara did, if the roles were reversed, yeah, that table would have been different. People would have been slamming JMO massively, absolutely massively. She couldn't even go on with the I'm not too sure what that says there. Pop star, what's his name? Oh, okay. I'm assuming this is an artist that she tried to get with before. I'm not too sure. I thought she designed balloon sculptures. I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you. Pretty much all of art. Yep. Common sense on the tell is often lacking. Unfortunately, make it make sense exactly. That is the most annoying part of the tell every single season. But apart from the last one that we had when we had the new host, I forgot the name. I forgot her name, but the woman that does the one-on-ones with the sister wives, she's the one that did the tell of the most recent 9 Day show. Was it Love for Hunt? It was Hunt for Love, wasn't it? That was actually a decent tell because she was coming in with some, some serious stuff. But no, they wanted to, just bring in just for that. I guess Miss Robertson was too busy for that one. Clearly, Cara is a bit too fond of drinking. Her 2 week break wasn't long enough to adapt. If she had a great voice or rocking talent, she would have had a chance to chase fame in the Bachelor world. That is very true. Very, very true. When we say Jasmine is a mother, we use the term loosely, if only technically. That's why I said subjectively when I said Jasmine's name. In the field of moms, including Jasmine, Psycho Roman from another country, Darcy, dad has my kids. Nope, no credibility there. Do you know what? That's a very, very fair point. To be fair, I can't necessarily disagree myself. You don't go out until stupid o'clock, Cara. You don't. You bloody don't. You hear me? Carl just wants attention from everyone, especially guys. No one ever calls Jasmine out on the kid thing in the show in any capacity. How do they decide who gets to make the rules? That is a very good point. Very, very good point. But hey, we are dealing with a bunch of morons for the most part. Darcy was chasing after Georgie forever, and Georgie preferred his ex. His ex was a black girl, as well as Darcy turned into the cat lady. To be fair, she was just better level headed. You know what I mean? Better level headed. That's it. His ex really held him accountable for his actions, which is probably why he ended up running away and being with Darcy, a woman that only speaks and has no actions behind anything that she says. The only actions that Darcy makes is based on changing her appearance. That's about it. You know what I mean? That part. It's a whole madness. Now, of course, here, as you can see here, there was a point that was made when they were talking about the money. As you can see, your money went to expenses, my money went to equity, and that was the maddest conversation that we witnessed, obviously, between them during the tell. All of a sudden, quotes that have heard from the show over the last damn near decade. This one, this one may actually be the most insane comment. I'm pretty sure it's going to say insane, or is it inane comment that I've ever heard. They could have split each and every bill 50-50, but that isn't so. They took each other for so wait, but that isn't easy. So they each took some of them. Am I reading that wrong? Or is this they could have split each and every bill 50-50, but that isn't easy. So they each took some of them. Yeah, okay. Whether the income split by equally 50-50 or not, they gave 100% of the income to the family pot. That part. On top of that, he was the one at home with their son while she chased her music career. Guillermo comes from nothing, and you can tell he truly just wants to love her and his son. But she is so unreasonable, has at every single turn that he has to move on. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, that's what it comes down to, isn't it? That's exactly what it comes down to. Now, someone did come out with some very long thread, which I haven't read yet. And this thread itself in particular here, I thought I'd read it when we were live and see obviously what it's had to say. All right.